Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's me, Sandman Mystery Comics, better known as Jim. And today, YouTube friends, we're going to talk about the Marvel Monsterbuses, Volumes 1 and Volume 2. I had to take the dust jackets off of them because these things are so huge, so heavy. Boom, boom. See, these are thickies. And that's great. It's all Kirby. We're looking at Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby. That's it. Just beautiful monster goodness. Volumes 1 and Volume 2. Yeah. Boom. Big books. Big boy books, man. These are out of print. They are older. These Marvel monster books. Nice quality paper there. Gotta love Kirby. These cover all the monsters in all the books from 1956 to, I believe, 1961 or 2, around there. Both volumes do. And there are hundreds of them here. Like, for example, the first one, that's Volume 2. Okay, the first one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 81 issues. And the titles we're looking at: Worlds of Fantasy, Strange Worlds, Tales to Astonish, Strange Tales, let's see, Journey into Mystery, Tales of Suspense, that seems to be it. Yeah, those. I know that World of Fantasy and Strange Worlds got canceled, but Journey into Mystery, Strange Tales, those guys kept going. All right. And you've got every Marvel monster in here that you can think of. Zemnu the Titan, originally known as the Hulk. We've got Poker Face, Afraid to Dream. I discovered the secret of the flying saucers. We found the 9th wonder of the world. I was the Invisible Man. Prison 2000 AD. Invasion from Outer Space, The Creatures in the Volcano, Aliens on Earth, Test Pilot. I was face to face with the creature from Planet X. I mean, they're definitely works of their time, but they're awesome. They are just awesome. There is so many. I mean, 81. There's a nice introduction in here. There's Poker Face. Let's see Lady Gaga sing about that, right? Now, they did touch up the colors and do some restoration. You get the covers in here, too, with the stories. I did not pay $100 a piece for these. I got them much, much cheaper. If I remember, this first volume I paid $65 for, and I think for the second volume I paid $70. And they're just fun. If you want to see what Marvel was like before Fantastic Four #1 and Amazing Fantasy 15, incredible books. Incredible books. And just fun stuff. Look at that. We've got Zom the Cyclops, the menace from outer space. You know, and in the 50s, they could get away with that, you know? One of us is a Martian! Monsters from the 50s. Yeah. I hear it howl in the swamp. And then, of course, hey, you know, influenced by them, Gratu, King of the Insects. And Mumix. And got some good Steve Ditko right there, looks like. I am the genie. That was probably Kirby art with Ditko inks. Yep, it says so. Ink Steve Ditko, letters Ray Holloway. Yeah, you can tell when Ditko does stuff a mile away. His style is so distinct. Orogo, the thing from beyond. The Martian who stole my body. Great stuff. I found the things from nowhere. And that's also inked by Steve Ditko with letters by Artie Simek. I created the Colossus. Just fun stuff. I mean, Marvel back then, they had to get creative, had the comics code, you know, and Wortham was on everybody's back. Yep, right there, comics code authority stamp. Behold Goom! The name Stan Lee came up with for these monsters. Like Goom and Tim Boom Ba and Fin Fang Foom. They rolled off the tongue and they made you think. See? The Return of the Hulk. Which isn't the Hulk, it's Zemnu the Titan. But hey, it is what it is. And you got Googam, son of Goom. Looks like a dwarf or something. And I mean the mythical dwarf. I am Tor. And the creature called X. And Craw. Just some awesome fun stuff. Manu. And then see in the back here, this is the fun stuff. They give you all these extras showing where these stories were reprinted later on. And you guys bought a lot of the reprints off of me. Like, I didn't have any of the Fantasy Masterpieces. Well, I had a couple. But they were also the Where Monsters Dwell. Where Creatures Roam, Monsters on the Prowl, And they give you the covers in this. See? Very cool. Creatures on the Loose, Chamber of Chills, Crypt of Shadows, Dead of Night, Fear. Someone got all 6 issues from me of the Squarebound Fears. And we all know that turned into Adventure, into Fear, and Man-Thing was in there, and then Morbius after that. Second time they brought back Journey into Mystery, and second time they brought back Strange Tales in the 70s. Good old Bronze Age stuff. Tomb of Darkness, Tower of Shadows, Uncanny Tales from the Grave, Weird Wonder Tales. Yep. And then, see, you get some big covers there. Dr. Droom was in this, and he became later in Weird Wonder Tales Dr. Druid. All right. So that's pretty cool. And those are Kirby covers, of course. And then I am currently selling this off. That Hulk Annual, because that's the second appearance of Groot. Yep, I was right on Dr. Druid. It's Steve Ditko. No, I mean Jack Kirby. Sorry, guys. But yep, that's Volume 1. Volume 2 is cool, too. And has all kinds of... Ooh, you heard that crickety-crackety there. Yep. Great covers, great stories. I Dream of Doom. This one's got Fin Fang Foom and all that. Chamber of Darkness. It also has The Man in the Anthill reprinted in here, which is the first appearance, as you know, of what goes on to become Ant-Man. And then they've got actual pages from the books in here. You know, the actual Kirby artwork is in here, which is just incredible stuff. See? Ruler of the Earth. Great Kirby machines there. Just fantastic stuff. The monster in the Iron Mask. Look at that. That's just awesome. The Ghost rode a roller coaster. It's so neat to see the actual pages. Kirby at his finest. And then I also have this trade paperback, Monster Masterworks, which has all the favoritist monsters. Taboo, Groot, Spore, Fin Fang Foom, yada, yada, yada. And the Monster Menace miniseries that they did in the 90s, reprinting a lot of these stories. And then, yep, when in the early 2000s, Eric Powell, creator of the Goon, tried to bring back the Marvel monsters, and he did a bunch of the one-shots, Hulk vs. Devil Dinosaur, Monsters on the Prowl, Fin Fang 4. Yeah, 2005. And then there's some stuff by Stephen R. Bissett in here with updated covers, painted. And look, Mike Allred doing Groot. It's pretty cool. And I have no idea what that is. But it's good art. It is from Sam Wilson, Captain America #2. It's the monster variant cover by Tony Moore and John Rauch, featuring Zatora the Martian from Journey into Mystery 57. Talk about going in the Wayback Machine, huh? Dan Brereton, he's one of my favorites. He did a book called Giant Killer for DC. Really cool. Look at that. He did Zemnu the Titan. Really fun stuff. Oh, Art Adams did this one, The Monster of Van Doom. That's just beautiful. And then that one with the Stone Easter Island Men, which we remember from Thor. It even says Thor down there. And that's by Chris Bachalo. Thor the Unbelievable from Tales to Astonish issue 16. Oh, and Eric Powell doing Rambo right there. And then Craw fighting the giant python. That's also... No, that's Dave Johnson. Okay. And let's see, who did this Fin Fang Foom? Oh, you're going to love it. Fin Fang Foom by the master of Thor himself, Walt Simonson. You even got Thor right there. Can't go wrong with Walt Simonson doing Fin Fang Foom and Thor. That's epic. And here's my guy, Francesco Francavilla, doing that cover, this cover right here. He does a lot of the pulp heroes, and he made his own pulp hero called the Black Beetle that was a 6-issue miniseries over at Dark Horse. Really good. I'll do a review on it sometime. And then there's this is a cover for the variant cover for Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. And I forget his name, but he's got super duper mental powers. And that's volume 2. These are awesome. If you like that early era of Marvel's 50s, 60s, before the superheroes, and you're interested in it, and you can find these on the cheap, pick them up. I am not condoning going out and spending $100 a book. That's $200 here. And I don't know. I'm a cheap guy, so I can't see myself putting out that kind of money, We bought them cheap. Like when I got my Doom Patrol Grant Morrison omnibus, my family paid $65 for it, and that's a $125 book. So I was cool with that, If you can find them cheap like that, get them. And the last Marvel Monster book I have to show you is from the early 2000s. It's a very small Marvel omnibus reprinting all the Eric Powell Marvel Monster books. And it's got this beautiful leather cover with the Marvel Monsters in red. And, you got Eric Powell doing Hulk versus Devil Dinosaur. And unfortunately, not the Eternals, but the Celestials are involved, so it gets crazy. You've got a great story in here from the one shot they did of Where Monsters Dwell by Keith Geffen. And it stars the monster Bamboo. It's crazy. But what most people try to grab this one for, let me find it here, guys, is this. It reprints the Marvel Monsters from the files of Ulysses Bloodstone and the monster hunters. And the story is told by Elsa Bloodstone, see? And it's done in all these letters and emails and all this stuff. So they always had her looking like a hoochie mama, it looks like. Section on Fin Fang Foom. Klug, which is a really weird demon that Doctor Strange fought. Zemnu the Titan, who used to be known as the Hulk. X, the thing that lived, the Molten Man thing. I mean, you name it. And then it gives you an index in the back of where all these monsters originally appeared. So, cool, fun stuff. If you like monsters, you can find these on the cheap. You can find trade paperbacks reprinting a lot of the stories like Monster Masterpiece. I just wanted to give you my quick take and review on these. You know, I'm kind of biased because I was a monster guy. These are fun, but most importantly, these books are a piece of Marvel history, and it's a great way to preserve them and have them on your shelf and enjoy them. I also have the Devil Dinosaur Omnibus, but everybody's seen the Devil Dinosaur one. I know it's out of print, and it's only 9 issues, so it's a small book, so we're not going to review that. Okay, everybody knows Devil Dinosaur. The original Kirby 9-issue run rocks. Always will and always has. And on that note, we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed rest of your Thursday. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and share these videos with any other monster fan or someone who just like weird and unusual comics. All right? Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Love y'all. God bless.